We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. A.J. Burnett will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So striding forward now, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Kendrick takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now for Washington, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Alfaro has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Off to a great start in this one. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Anibal Sanchez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Stepping into the box, Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Juan
Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready now for the Marlins, Hanley Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
3-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. That finds the zone, a called strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Three and 1, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go. Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Way to get dirty. The throw to first. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
At the plate now, Andre Dawson. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Pierre moving for it at the track. Gone! A two-run job by Andre Dawson. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Settling in now as Drupal Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Carter on at first, nobody out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To second for one. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And now a pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Washington. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Cliff Floyd. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
1-1.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. A ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Villar, the former Baltimore Oriole, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Batting in, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Sanchez pauses and delivers. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
No.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Anibal Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Sheffield is there, 2 down.
The batter, the 2nd baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little tall.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Harper, a 22-year-old. He's a 9-year major league vet. Here comes the 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
9-11.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 4-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, A.J. Burnett. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball one to start the at-bat. In the air out to left. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
Digging in, Juan Pierre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Dawson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hanley Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now, number 3, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. First time up, he went down looking. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Now another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One and one the count now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Ball
3-2 now. As Vladimir Guerrero is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
The third baseman, number 13, Vladimir Guerrero.
Digging in the switch hitter as Vladimir Guerrero. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Up next from Miami, Gary Sheffield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Kendrick over to his left. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Cliff Floyd. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the stretch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Dawson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Kendrick. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 4-0. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is in the air now, out to left. Floyd comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The pitcher, number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Playing 12, 1-2 to count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at his sinker here. Too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, A.J.
Corey Dickerson is going to grab a bat and pinch hit, so as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett.
Corey Dickerson.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Juan Pierre.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Juan Pierre. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Grounded to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Sterling Sharp is into the ball game now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Sterling Sharp.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now, as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here, as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bryce Harper waits on deck. A 3-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He
batting.
showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Aguilar is there, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he misses 2-1. And the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in, number 3, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sanchez gets his sign. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. So striding in, Andre Dawson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Carter.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
No.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Sheffield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sheffield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cliff Floyd.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Jonathan Villar. And there's a base hit on the line.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Starlin Castro will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 14, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line toward right center. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Conley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So here's Starlin Castro, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes.
No.
Conley, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One ball, one strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Runners off for second. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Howie Kendrick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Floyd. Gone! A 2-run shot for Howie Kendrick. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Brad Boxberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rojas camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Dawson.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Pierre has it. The inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 1 for 3.
Miguel Rojas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And 2-2. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Juan Pierre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the stretch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding into the box, Hanley Ramirez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Strike.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now
well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, number 3. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, off the plate. Ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sheffield. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He waits. Now the pitch, and this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roenis Elias will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Victor Robles will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
And batting 7, number 16.
Digging in once again, Cliff Floyd. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now the 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Kendrick on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. The Nationals lead it 7-1. Now at the plate, Gary Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 8, Gary Carter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Too high.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pierre moving for it to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. The kid Gary Carter leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Victor Robles digging in now. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Castro matches up here in this one against his former employer. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
On the ground up the middle. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Nationals 8 and the Marlins 1. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. The 1-0. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Brian Anderson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1-0.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Miami down to their last strike. And it's fouled away.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Another one sent foul. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Nationals have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Anibal Sanchez earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.